So I saw this video a day ago, and this guy was claiming that he knows the secrets of getting like a 14% reply rate on his cold emails. And I'm like, that's obviously great. That means I can send out 100 emails, get 14 people interested, and make like a shitload of money. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'll give this thing your secret strategy a try. And this video is basically like me implementing everything, me setting up the systems for myself, like sending out the cold emails, getting the list, everything you need to think of. And yeah, in case you're wondering what exactly is this guy speaking about, I actually like pasted the entire transcript, like every word he said over here into ChatGPT and asked it to like summarize it in like 2 to 3 lines with the main takeaways, as if you're explaining it to like a 5-year-old dumbass. And ChatGPT, from what I basically remember, is he said like, let's say you're trying to sell like a cold email system, a cold email machine, which is exactly what he's trying to sell me on his YouTube ads. So he's like, instead of reaching out to everyone who's like instead of reaching out to the entire world and being like, yeah, I'll help you set up like a cold email machine, you can maybe go onto LinkedIn and try to find people who are actively searching for like cold email systems. So let's say there's a LinkedIn post and someone has like comment cold email, and I'll send over a PDF explaining like how you can basically like set up a cold email system for them. Now every person who has commented the word PDF, they're actively saying that yeah, we're interested in getting like a cold email system, a cold email machine built out for a company and everything. And obviously that means they're much more likely to buy from you. So he's like, instead of like reaching out to them, spamming people's inboxes, why don't you just find people who are actively searching for what you have, and then you can maybe like reach out to them. So that's what I mostly understood. Maybe I did not watch it because I'll be honest, I was like having my food, so my main focus was on the food and not on actually the video. But that's what I understood. In case you want to get like a quick summary, pause the video and read it over here. Anyways, the first thing I'm thinking of is obviously if I try to like go and find like all the comments and everything from LinkedIn, I'm sure that could work, but like I'm not sure. Like I'm not sure if I want to do it because I actually like use the strategy over here when I'm doing like Twitter outreach, and it's getting me like a 8 or a 9% reply rate, which is pretty good on Twitter. So I'll just freaking let this load. For some reason, it's not freaking loading. But yeah, I'm getting like an 8 to 9% reply rate using the system where I would basically find like giveaway type of posts on Twitter. So let's say I would come here. I would come here. I'll search for like, let's say there's a B2B leads giveaway. I'll come here, then I'll click on like advanced search and everything, and then I'll try to like, let's say, find posts which have like minimum 50 replies, and then I'm gonna search them. So yeah, over here, as these people are like let's say this guy is doing like B2B leads giveaway. Now I know everyone who's like commenting over here, they're interested in getting like leads and shit. And what I do is I scrape all of this data using like instant data scraper. So over here, I come here and I scrape all of this data and I get the Twitter profiles and usernames. And after that, I just simply like reach out to them using this Twitter automation software, which is not loading. And for some reason, like this shit is always breaking down. Yeah, now it's loaded. As you can see, like a 8.20% reply rate. So yeah, it's clearly working. And I'll show you like the types of messages and everything I'm using. So this strategy does actually work, which is pretty good. So over here, I'm like your like in one message, I like ask people for like permission to give them and everything. And yeah, like this is the one which has been working the best, like a 10% reply rate. And over here, yeah, over here I just say like, yo, just build a dope software, whatever. And yeah, over here as well, you can see where I send like the direct link. So in this message I send the direct link. This has a lower reply rate, but obviously people like, they don't actually like reply, but they probably end up checking out the software. So I'm not saying like this does not work, but I just don't want to go that route because I'll be finding most of my leads from LinkedIn, because I think LinkedIn is like the best platform to actually like get B2B leads. But like you cannot scrape LinkedIn comments using instant data scraper, because if I go to linkedin.com and I try to use like instant data scraper, it just don't work. So yeah, let's say I click on this, I'm gonna get this error which is saying like LinkedIn, like we are unable to scrape from LinkedIn. So that's why we're unable to do that. But what I can do is like, let's say I can come over to LinkedIn jobs and I can use people, like I can find companies that are hiring for a particular job role. So let's say I have a video editing agency, I'll search for people who are hiring like video editor, and I'll come over to jobs. I don't actually have like a video editing service, but yeah, I'll just come over here, I'll go to jobs, and now all these different companies, they're hiring for like video editors, which means I can reach out to them. I can be like, yo, I saw that you were hiring for video editors like on LinkedIn, and I wanted to reach out to you. I have this crazy irresistible offer, and I'm gonna like do it basically like free of cost and everything. So that's a pretty dope strategy in my opinion. So what I'm gonna do is in my company, I obviously help people with appointment setting and appointment booking, basically like uh, salesgen.com/unwood. Yeah, that's the offer I'm trying to sell them. I have an automated AI outreach system that millionaires use to actually close 72,000 deals and work with people over $100 million. So we have like a guarantee, all of that nice stuff. And by the way, if you actually want to become an affiliate for this offer, we have like a 50% affiliate commission structure. So you can come over to YouTube in the description if you're like watching this and you want to do this, like just posting this for anyone in case they're wondering. And uh where's my freaking YouTube channel? Yep. So if I open a YouTube video and over here where it comes to the description, yeah, you can like click on this, like where it says like make money from sharing links and converting my YouTube videos into reels and short. So over here you can sign up for the affiliate program, so you can repurpose my content, convert it into shorts, and then you get like an affiliate link where we provide like 40% commissions, and you can like directly share the link as well. It's totally up to you. So you can apply over here and then you'll get like the link to everything. So that's the basic offer I'm trying to sell. And obviously, what do companies who like, what is the job role, like what's the name of the role which actually is capable, like which is responsible for reaching out to people? It's obviously known as a SDR, sales development representative. And the only aim, like the only thing which a SDR has to do, like the sales development representative, is actually just reach out to people on behalf of the company. And yeah, they don't even expect that much. Like if a SDR gets them like 10 to 15 meetings max, they're happily paying him like $3,000, $5,000. So if I go there and I provide like a cost effective solution to them, they're gonna be absolutely so. So I'm just gonna search for SDR over here in LinkedIn jobs, and I can find like thousands of jobs, thousands of different companies hiring for SDRs. And this is just like one state of the US. I can like literally reach out to people in all the different states and all the nice stuff. So yeah, over here, I'm just gonna simply copy it, and now we're gonna scrape all of this data. We're basically trying to find like the exact, like what do you call it? We're trying to find like the exact, like the exact list of all the companies that are hiring, and then we're going to be enriching that data to find like the leads and everything. Then we're going to build out like the outbound systems and everything. So yeah, after that, like obviously I have people in my team, like in my company, who do all of this, like scraping and like verifying the data. But because I'm building it out for the first time, like the system, I think I should be doing it myself, because if I cannot make it work, my team definitely cannot make it work. So after that, what I'm now going to do is I'm going to be scraping LinkedIn jobs, and I'm working on the software. I'm not sure if it's working 100% properly, but yeah, some features are working well, some features are not working well. So yeah, over here, if you come here, we have this like scraping thing. So basically we have like a bunch of different scrapers, and you can use the scrapers to scrape data. So let's say if you want to scrape data from Apollo, you'll have to pay like around $59 for 1000 credits. So if I come over to Apollo and I go over to their pricing over here, open the fuck up, man. Like why the frick is not opening? Yeah, over here, let's say I buy the, like, where's the monthly billing? Yeah, over here, if I pay them like $59 a month, then I think I can export like around 5,000 emails or something like that. So yeah, I think I can only export like 5,000 emails or something, which is not actually very great. So yeah, you're basically paying around like more than like $10 per thousand emails. And over here, we allow you to scrape, I think, like like 1,000 entries for like $5 or something. So we just charge you like $0.5 per 100 entries. So if you do the math, it's like almost 10 times more affordable than Apollo and everything. So that's how we, like, basically I included like a bunch of different scrapers. So you can scrape LinkedIn profiles, Facebook pages, you can find phone numbers from social media, Twitter, followings, or following scraper. You can scrape like the meta ad library and everything. But the scraper which I'm going to be using is the LinkedIn job scraper over here. And now all we have to do over here is simply just enter the, like, the exact URL which we copied over here. So I've like, okay, I'm going to be searching for SDR, like companies that are hiring for SDRs over here in California of the United States. And after that, over here, yeah, I'll click like ensure this is ticked. So this will scrape information about the company as well, like how many people work here and everything. And over here, we can like choose how many jobs we want to scrape. So I'll just put like 2000. Let's see how many we're actually able to get. And obviously, because this is like a new account I have over here, I do need to add some funds and everything. So I'll just like add some funds and I'll scrape the data. And once the data has been scraped, I'll resume the video over here. So you can just click on start scraping and then it's gonna like, if you have credits obviously, so I'll just add some credits into my account and I don't actually have to pay it because it's my fucking software. So I'll just go into the back end and be like, yo, this account with my freaking email address, this has like 10,000 credits or something. So basically it's obviously my software, so I get to use it for free. But yeah, if you're using it, you have to like add the credits and everything and then you can like start using it. So it's pretty simple. I'll add some credits. I'll like just pasted it and then I'll click on start scraping. Once it's scraped, I'll get back to you. So now the data is ready. We have successfully scraped the data. And as you can see, we basically have gotten access to a lot of cool freaking data basically. And yeah, these are all the companies. We've gotten hundreds of rows and records and everything. And after that, over here, we have like the company website and everything. So now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using like the company website over here to enrich all of this data and to find like all the people who work in these companies. So I'll just copy this entire thing. Then I'm going to go to Leadway, which is absolutely the best lead generation, lead scraping software because it gives you access to unlimited freaking data for just $49 a month. And yeah, by the way, like Apollo costs you like $59 for like 5,000 credits. And we have all the data of Apollo. Anyways, so after that, I'll just simply paste the list of the different domains and everything. So I'll remove like this extra space at the bottom. Boop, boop, boop. So I don't think so it actually matters. So on the top, we will remove this company website thing. And yeah, after that, I'm going to click on enrich domains button. And yeah, now it will go through our entire database and try to find like verified email addresses, phone numbers, all of that nice stuff of these different companies over here. That's exactly what we're going to be doing. So I'll let it run for a couple of minutes. And after that, we should have access to the data. So the data scraping is now done. And I'll just open the CSV file which we have received from Leadwave, and it has like a lot of different contacts. So I'll just come here, I'll click on the upload button, and yeah, this is like the CSV file. Again, in case someone is like, yo bro, you did not actually use Leadwave for the data, I'll just show you. So a random like website, I'll just copy it from here. So over here, I think the first website which we pasted was this thing, like instacart.com. So I just like paste it, and yeah, like let's say I paste it, I click on the enrich domains button, and this is live in front of your freaking eyes, man. Yeah, as you can see, we have got like all the people who are currently working in this company along with their phone numbers, email addresses, work address, personal address, everything. So it absolutely freaking works. I just click on the download CSV button over here, and now we have access to this massive freaking data set. Now what I actually did is I went over to ChatGPT and actually gave it like the original file which we had used to scrape like the data from LinkedIn and everything. And then I gave it and I'm like, yo, out of all these people, like just try to find me companies who I can like offer my SDR services to. And it actually removed like a couple of entries from the 482 entries and gave me like 329 companies. Now I did not actually show this because I'm like, yo, I'm just having like a talk with ChatGPT and I thought it will be a waste of time. So yeah, I actually did not like reach out to all the different companies. I uploaded like the spreadsheet which has like all the companies, and the cool part is when we scrape the data we actually get like something known as a company description. So over here, as you can see, we can see what exactly does the company do. So they have like added this thing over here, like the company description and everything. So what ChatGPT did is it went through all the different company descriptions and everything, and after that it gave me a list of the companies which are actually working fine and everything. Then it also gave me like some job titles I should reach out to. So what I did is like, this is not a feature yet inside of Leadwave. Like Leadwave, like if I paste like the domain of this company, we're gonna get every person who's working here. So yeah, we have like senior software engineer, like all these different people. So you get like the top level management, interns and managers, everything as well. But what I wanted to do, like the problem I ran into, there were over like 300,000 employees total in like all these different companies. So when I like pasted all of the data, I was getting like around 300,000, 400,000 like people working in these 300 companies, which is obviously like a lot of data. So we're working on the feature in the future where you can enter like only particular job titles you want to get. So let's say you only want like CEOs and founders and owners. You soon will have an option over here where you can decide that okay, I only want to receive like the owners and the founders and the CEOs, like people who have the what in the job title. So that feature is not publicly available yet. We're still working on it. But yeah, obviously in the back end I have access to that. So what I did is like I applied the filters over here. So only people who are like the founders, owners, and CEOs, like all these job titles, we currently have them. So yeah, I applied all these filters over here inside of Leadwave, and yeah, then we have access to this data. Again, in case we like, bro, till the time this feature is not, I cannot work on it. It's actually pretty simple. All you need to do is select like the row which has the job title, go to data and click on create a filter over here, then click on this, and only like let's say you only want people who have like the word CEO in the job title, so you can select that. Like you can select all these 621 people who have like the word CEO in the job title, and yeah, now you have access to only people who are like CEOs and chat. So yeah, this feature is like, the reason I did not add it is because I thought it's actually very simple to use it in like Google Sheets. But now I can see the utility because there are like 300,000, 400,000 people who came. So yeah, I might have to include this feature in the different thing. So yeah, what I'm now going to do is I'm going to upload like the entire CSV file into ChatGPT, which I just downloaded, and I'm going to use it to clear the data and everything. So ChatGPT, this is like the CSV file of the companies. So yeah, I basically enrich the domains and everything, and I tried to find people who are like the people who have the job titles which you suggested me to include. So yeah, what I want you to do is like go through the entire CSV file and remove all the different entries which like remove all the entries which do not have like just remove the entries which will not be a good person to reach out to, so you can go through it and everything. In case there are like multiple entries, so let's say there are like two vice president of sales in a company, if possible go on the internet and try to search what like who's the exactly like the VP of sales in that company, whatever. And for that I think you can use like a boolean search on Google. So you can be like site bracket slide and site colon linkedin.com, and then in the bracket you can search for like not the bracket, sorry, in double quotation marks you can search for like the job title, and after that add a space, add like double quotation marks again, and in that you can find like search for the name of the company. So that will basically allow you to go to LinkedIn and everything and double check if the person is actually like the owner, founder, or like he's actually basically in the job title which we scrape from, because the data might be a bit old and the positions and everything they might have changed. So do that and find me, like give me the spreadsheet which contains all the verified valid entries of people who actively searching for like the SDR job role position. So just give the data over to me, and also like just give me the data in the format of first name, last name, and the domain of the company. So give me these three things. The final table should have the first name, last name, and the domain of the company. So now we basically let ChatGPT do the cleaning of the data and everything, and we just let it run in the background. It's gonna go through all the different companies over here, all the different people who exist and everything, and then we can like verify these email addresses and all of that nice stuff. So I'll just let it run, and once it's ready, then we move on to the next step. So boom, ChatGPT has actually given us like the CSV file, and it has removed all the crappy entries over here. So I'm just gonna click on the download button, and now obviously if you want to reach out to them, you have to like get the emails verified, and then you have to go to like these different websites like Million Verify, I think that's what they call it. So you have to go to like the Million Verifier, all these different websites, and then you see like the pricing and everything, and then you have to pay like $37 for 10,000 credits, which is not like really expensive, but I have a free way of doing the same. So inside of Leadwave, you get access to unlimited email verifications as well. I know you're like, damn bro, Somit. So we actually don't provide like email verification like normally, but yeah, we have this feature known as verified email finder. And over here what you can do is you can come here you can like open the CSV file. So come here, click on the download template button over here, and yeah, I'll click on command open, and yeah, just upload the CSV file which we just downloaded, and yeah, I'll actually open like the CSV file ChatGPT gave us as well, which has like the leads and everything. So I'll open that one too. Upload. Yep, this is the file which ChatGPT gave us. After that, so over here you can enter like the first name, last name, and the company domains, and using that information, Leadway will find you like verified email addresses of everyone. So we have like the first name, last name, and the domain of the company. So we can literally use this information and data to like find verified email addresses of all these different people. So that's exactly what I'm going to do now. So I'll come here. Now mind you, at once you can do like 10,000 emails using this. Yeah, we don't put a limit on how many emails you can do. It's just like one time you can do like maximum 10,000, and then you can repeat this process again and again and again. So I'll just like, man, copying this is actually like pretty time consuming. I'll have to create like an AI agent which can actually do it. And I'm pretty sure I could have just copied it above from above, like just selecting all the columns. But yeah, and like a dumbass. Boom. Yeah, I can click on the copy button, and yep, now I'll just paste it over here. Yeah, now we're pretty much ready to go. I'll click on the download button over here, and then I'll click on the CSV, and yeah, now inside of Leadway we can click on this button over here. Then we can upload the CSV file which we have created, and yeah, it will say like, yeah, you can like it has successfully loaded like 7047 contacts, and then we click on the process CSV button, and after that it's going to find like verified email addresses. Now obviously we have like 7,000 records, so I'm assuming it will take like 1 to 2 minutes, so I'll just let it run in the background. But yeah, literally you get access to like free email verification using this, man. Like, yeah, it's actually pretty dope. But yeah, you can use like any email verification validation software if you want to. Yep, so now the email list is ready, and yeah, we can reach out to them. The cool part is like whenever we use these emails, like this technology is like 100% valid, so we don't even have to worry about that thing or the problem of not having the right email addresses and everything to reach out to at all. So that thing is like that worry, whatever. It's a problem of the past. Yeah, that's exactly what we're going to be doing. So I'm going to select this entire row. I'm going to click on delete over here. So I'll click on the delete column because we don't actually need that. Now I'll also like come over here. I'll click on data cleanup, remove duplicates. So if there are some duplicates, emails on whatever, so then we get rid of that as well. And now we can download it and we can start reaching out to these people as well. And yeah, from that point onwards, I think we should be pretty much good to go. So yep, let's go. Perfect. So I'll just download it once more. Boom. I think I downloaded it already. Yeah. Then we come on to sales, we come over to automation, and yeah, I'll just simply build out like a simple cold email workflow for that. Boom. I'll come to like outbound, cold emails, new recipe, start from scratch. I'll call this SDR hiring. Trigger is tag, so whenever someone is added like a contact with the tag, they're going to be added to the workflow. So tag added SDR outbound. Boom. Save. After that, I'm gonna add like a drip, so basically like a small delay between the emails. So I'll add like 1 minute between every single email. So I'll click on save. I'll send like an email after that, and yep, after that, hiring SDR. Hiring SDRs, and then we can use like the first name as well. Yo. Yo, first name. Just so your company was hiring SDRs. I've got a friend that got around 113 appointments last month for a company like yours, and decided to write out this email. Decided to reach out to you because I've got a friend that got around 13 appointments last month for a company. Can I connect you or you with him? Hey John, just your company was hiring STRs on LinkedIn. I decided to reach out to you because I've got a friend that got around 113 appointments last month for a company like yours. Can I connect you with him to see if he can help? You see, you're not on a list. If I write these emails out myself, so let me know if they're not relevant, and I wrote this myself. LOL. Sent from my iPhone. Let's see if the deliverability is fine. Yeah, deliverability looks good. So now we can move on to the save action. Boom. Then I'll wait for email event. So we're going to be tracking like the opens and everything. So open. Boom. Then we're going to like wait for a reply. To the first email. Boom. I'll call this like the main email. Boom. Then we'll add like an if else condition, like what to do if people open the email and what to do if people don't open the email. So I'll come back, I'll come down and select events. Email event is open, and events email event is not open. Boom. So now two things can happen. People either click on the email, they open it, and they might not open it. So if they like do not open it, whatever, then I'll just like send them a follow up, and I'll be like, yo, hey, first name, I sent you an email yesterday, but didn't hear back yet. Here's what I said. Boom. So I'll just literally copy the exact email over here, and yeah, just send it over to him or her. I'll click on the save button, and yeah, we want to wait for a reply for like 1 day, and if we don't get a reply in a day, then we send the follow-up email. What happens when a contact replies? Copy all actions from here. Boom. And when a contact replies, we send like a notification. Boom. No, not an email notification. We'll send it to the mobile app. Engage and convert conversation. Boom. Save actions. Publish once more. So let's say now the person did not actually open the. No, I actually pasted the notification at the wrong time. So let's say the person actually opened the email, then we'll send them like a slightly different type of an email. So I'll still copy like the email so that we don't have to like add the action again. But yeah, I'll just be like, yo, let's say first name, you know, you're a busy. I know you're busy. So let me know if the last email I sent yesterday is relevant or not. Don't wanna bother you. Boom. This is good in terms of deliverability as well. So I'll just send that. I'll keep it simple. Just one follow. Yeah, I'll just keep it like that. And we'll see how it goes from that point onwards. Have I connected like a domain over here? I'm not sure. So let me just try to see if a domain has been connected or not. And if it has not been connected, let's see. No, we don't have it connected. I have my Amazon SES account connected, but I don't want to use my Amazon email. So I'll come here. Let's say I come here. Where was the system outbound? Cold emails. SDR hiring. So I'll just open like, let's say Sawmill Elevates. Yeah, I'll just open an email and try to send myself like a cold email just to see what it kind of like looks like and shit. So yep, I'll go to settings. I'll use like a female name because everyone is using it. So Corinna, I don't know. Boom, let's see how it goes. Sawmillelevates@gmail.com. This is not my actual email address, so don't try to send me an email here if you like try to reach out to me or something, man. Hiring SDRs. Yeah, so I don't have like my first name added, but yeah. Hey, first name, just so blah, blah, blah. Looks good to me. I'll add the word qualified as well. Yep. Now let's just add it. So I'll come to settings. Yeah, I'll just send her the email whenever. So I'll come here. I'll come to contacts. I like import contacts and just upload like the CSV file. Boom. Yep, now I should be good. First name, last name, and the email has been mapped out. Boom. Next. Then I'll come to like over here and I'll add them to the workflow. So I think it had the word SDR in the name. So I'll search for it. SDR hiring over here. I'll click on this, blah, and boom. Bulk import started. And yeah, now the emails will start to go. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So that's the strategy over here. And I think it should be going well after this. If you have any questions related to this, just drop a comment on YouTube. Yeah, that was it. So that's how we went to LinkedIn Jobs to find people who are actively searching for what you have to sell them, scrape their email addresses, found their email addresses and everything. And yeah, we actually created like the workflow as well. And now we have added the leads and the contacts. So once it's fully complete, then it's automatically going to start sending out the emails with like a 1 day 1 minute delay and everything. So yeah, I think we should be pretty much sorted from that point onwards. Bye bye, man. Bye.